Hi everybody, it's me Nick, and a happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you all. That means it is 30 Rock Trivia League night, our very last night of 30 Rock Trivia for our Standard League. So tonight's going to be all about Season 7, the final season of the show, which means it's your final chance to get entered into our 30 Rock Grand Championship. What's up to everybody that has joined in early with us? We got the Eastern Rocks, Kat and Suze. What's up, babies? You know I love you so much and love having you here. So yeah, this is our last chance to get entered into win that entry into the Ultimate 30 Rock Championship that's taking place on Zoom next Tuesday. So if you haven't already won entry into that, you're going to need to finish in the top 30 places for our 30 Rock quiz. But that's going to get started right at 8 o'clock, which I'm sure you all know, the Central Time, of course, which is just about 30 minutes from now. So, to warm up, as always, we're going to do a quick game of Trivia Murder Party 2 from the Jackbox Party Pack 7. I see we already have about half of our spots filled up for this game, but if you do want to join in on our little warm-up mini-game, all you got to do is go to the website jackbox.tv and enter tonight's room code, which is there on your screen, LAQS. Our LAQS is the room code. We got room for 4 more players for our warm-up game, so I'll give you about 2 to 3 minutes to see if we can fill up those last 4 spots. If not, then we'll just have a small game of just 4 of us before we get started with 30 Rock Trivia. So, yeah, sit tight and we'll get started soon. Alrighty, well, since I actually logged in on time and a little early tonight, let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and get this first game started. Hopefully, since just the 4 of us and I'm actually on time today, we'll get 2 warm-up games in. So anybody that is watching that wants to play along and is not logged in yet, this is your last chance. Jackbox.tv, LAQS is the code. I'm getting our first warm-up game started right now. If you don't get in there now, then you can still play along. You'll just be stuck in the audience. Last call. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to let the computer take it over from here. I'll be back with you shortly.
The local residents familiar with the abandoned building's history know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
Crashing into another car, and then another car went ahead and crashed. The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations, until close at the dock. In unrelated news, the Trivia Murder Party killer is still on the loose.
Up next, I'm being held against my will.
Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Tutorials are set to minimal and are ready to go. First question. What's... Use your device to answer the question. That means you weirdos in the audience, too. Almost. In the correct answer. Who got the question right? want to show you something. Welcome to room 105. Let's get our math on. Do as much math as you can before time runs out. Everyone else will be playing along. If any of them do better than you, you'll die. Let's go! How's that math going, Matthew McConaughey? No pressure, but time's almost up. Looks like you brought a knife to a math fight, which is bad. This elevator's going up, regardless of whether your score is. Let's try another one. I recently went to Madagascar. I know, humble brag, and I think something followed me home. It looks like a raccoon rat thing and comes out at night, so it's gotta be the... what? One of you is still alive. It's time. Welcome to room 217. Pigs! You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. Someone needs to pick which slots are death zones. Hey, you! Pick the landing slots that kill. Okay. Let the games begin. You're right, Bill Nye. Gravity is cool. Land in a slot or else. Not getting all the way to the bottom is not a loophole that will save you. Well, that was thrilling, but if I'm being 100% honest, I'm a little disappointed. Okay, moving on. You'd think ghosts would just fall through the bottom of an elevator when it goes up, but I guess ghost rules don't make any sense. Let's keep moving. What was the literal translation of Guardians of the Galaxy as it was renamed in China? Time's almost up. Who picked this? Follow me. I hope you like gifts. Pick a box and keep what's inside. See, I can be giving. Wow, it's my Auntie Vale's hand mirror. Oh, FYI, you're vulnerable to possession now by a ghost, so try to answer before them, or whatever answer they pick will be blocked out on your device. The supernatural is such a pain in the butt, right? We're here. The final round is closed. Next question. Which of these films was not nominated for Best Animated Feature at the Academy Awards? Time's running out. Who picked this?
So still got about 15 minutes before our 30 Rock trivia gets started. That'll be happening right at 8 o'clock Central. Looks like this game is having a little bit of trouble. Hopefully the servers pick back up and we can continue on our journey with Murder Trivia Party 2 from Jackbox 6. Sometimes the servers get a little backed up, but hopefully kicks back on here in just a second. Maybe. Yeah, so hopefully this gets back and started. If not, then maybe we'll try one more game since we got 15 minutes to kill. And yeah, worst case scenario, then don't worry, because this runs off a totally different program than our 30 Rock trivia, so there will be no issues once that comes into play. Remember, tonight is our final night of 30 Rock Trivia League, all about Season 7 tonight, and your last chance to get entered into our ultimate 30 Rock Championship with some big old prizes. I don't know what they're at yet, but they're somewhere around the $250 range. Anybody that's finished in the top 3 from our previous 6 nights is invited to that invite-only event next Tuesday. So tonight is your last chance to win entry into that. Come on, computer. I did get a haircut. Finally. It looked terrible before, but, you know, it still looks not the best, but I'm much happier with it now, that's for sure. So yeah, that's been going on with my life. I don't know if this Jackbox thing is going to work out. Let me try pausing and turning back on again, see if that does anything. Well, you know what? We've been playing an awful lot of Trivia Murder Party 2 lately anyway. Let's try a new game from a different program. So let's just go ahead and say that the Eastern Rocks won that one. Congratulations to Eastern Rocks. Since we do still have a few minutes to kill before we get started with 30 Rock, let's go ahead and try to play another game. I'm going to do it off of a different program, though, and hope that these are... that will help things a little bit. But we shall see. So, how are y'all? Let me know in the chat. It's always great to see all you lovely people. I got to figure out what I want to do next Tuesday. Oh, wait, no. Next Tuesday, of course, is our 30 Rock finale. But I got to figure out what I want to do the week after that. I'm thinking maybe a Parks and Rec Trivia League. Or I might even just do a couple weeks of... random topics, changing it up every week. Yeah, I'm thinking of Parks and Rec one. We're already doing Office on Thursday. This is the end of our 30 Rock one. I think just the Parks and Rec or Community. What would you guys prefer for our next Tuesday league? I'm thinking Parks and Rec's probably a little bit more popular, but who knows? If we got some community fans, I'm not opposed to that either. Or we just do both. It's just whatever one we do first. So yeah, we got about just over 10 minutes before 30 Rock Trivia gets started. I'm going to try to load up another game. We'll play something different. We'll stick to the trivia thing, but we'll try out You Don't Know Jack instead of a Trivia Murder Party on this one. And hopefully it won't run into any more lag issues there. But never know. Sadly, I do not have any control on this game. But it's worth a shot. We got time to kill. Might as well have some fun. Otherwise, it's going to be me rambling, and I run out of ideas of what to say fairly quickly. So, most of y'all should have played this game with me before. It's just another general trivia game. 10 different questions, multiple choice. There are no, there's no killing or mini games though. It's just straight trivia. The questions are a little bit harder, a little bit more confusing. But if you want to try out this game with me, all you got to do this time is go to jackbox.tv and enter the room code XQCT is the code now. XQCT. And yeah, once we have a few players in here, we'll go ahead and get this game started. We only got about 10 minutes, so I'm going to be getting it started fairly quickly here. Anything by Mike Shure. Okay. What else did he do? He did Good Place, I think, was another one of his. I forgot what else. Was he involved in Brooklyn Nine-Nine? I don't know. I feel like Parks and Rec is definitely the most popular after The Office and 30 Rock, of course. So yeah, probably gonna do Parks and Rec. Whether that happens immediately after the 30 Rock one or not, I might take a week or two of just random topics, and then I think I'm gonna do that. I think once our 30 Rock finishes next week, probably the next like 3 or 4 weeks after that, I'll do one Parks and Rec, one Community, one Bob's Burgers. I'll just do 3 or 4 different weeks of different ones, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and whatever one has the biggest turnout between those, we'll say 4 weeks, I will turn that one into our next league night. So yeah, probably Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Parks and Rec, and Community will be our 3. I probably won't do Bob's Burgers. There's a lot of seasons to cover on that one, even though I do love that show. Anyway, we only have a few minutes here, so last chance if you want to join in with us for this game of You Don't Know Jack trivia. Only got 3 teams in right now, so hopefully we can get a couple more in here. Last call if you want to join in. Just go to jackbox.tv, enter that room code XQCT. We'll see if we can finish this game up before our 30 Rock quiz gets started as soon as this game ends. So, last call if you want to join in. Got just a couple more seconds. I'm about to hit start. So, what y'all thinking? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. All right, I guess just the 3 of us, and we'll get started with 30 Rock Trivia as soon as this game's over.
Binge Pipe regrettably informs you that we've brought back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, the #1 subscription service you are too lazy to cancel.
I'm Cookie Masterson, here to give you an excuse to be on your phone in a social situation. I can just tell from your names that each of you is delightful company on a promenade. All right, here we go.
Time for question 1.
First, thank God it's Friday the 13th. What type of summer camp would be terrorized by Jason Voorhees? A band camp, a math camp, a swim camp, or a computer camp? Let's see how that shook out. JSON is a computing term meaning JavaScript object notation. I could easily explain it to you, but what do you know? We don't have the time. In the first film, the killer is actually JSON's motherboard.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Coming up next, how now, Laughing Cow? I bought some Laughing Cow cheese just in case I ever get invited to a party, and I'm looking at the package. I didn't notice this before, but what accessory is the Laughing Cow wearing? Necklace, glasses, hair bow, or earrings? Okay, who chose what? The Laughing Cow Cheese Cow is indeed laughing, all while wearing a tasteful pair of cheese earrings. She is also completely naked except for those earrings, to which I say, live your life, Laughing Cow.
Why don't we do it with free?
This one's called Black Windshield, but don't trust your smartphone because it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna list off 7 titles, and for each one, you tell me if it's an episode of Black Mirror, you know, the depressing sci-fi anthology show about the internet, or an old driver's education film. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Black Mirror or Driver's Ed. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Ready? Let's go. Options to live. Be right back. Nosedive. Safety or slaughter. Last date. Metalhead. Anatomy of an accident. It took real teamwork to be this bad. But player 3, you failed in ways numbers can't truly explain.
Actions have been taken to ensure you have a better playing experience.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
Yeah, okay, they get it.
Use them wisely. Or don't. You do you. I don't need you anymore.
And now, so bad it's just bad. What would be a good name for a cheesy sci-fi movie about tornadoes composed of tornado? Fishnado, pignado, cownado, or birdnado? What'd you guys pick? A tornado is a small fillet of beef. I'm just hoping I'm famous enough to book a spot on the 3rd or 4th sequel. How about this one? Turtles all the way down. Going by the Divine Comedy, are there more levels of hell or seasons of Entourage? There is more hell than Entourage. There is more Entourage than hell. There is an equal amount of hell and Entourage. Or there is no hell, there is no Entourage. Who picked what? According to Dante, there are 9 levels of hell, but there are only 8 seasons of Entourage. Look, I suppose it's possible HBO will greenlight a comeback season for Entourage, and then this question would be wrong. So I continue to be exactly the same level of hopeful that there is not another season of Entourage. That's it for round 1. Let's see which of you is my favorite.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 3, on the other hand, you're negatively affecting our averages. We have another screw to help our targeted numbers.
Round 2 screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
Time and fun stops for no one.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Behold, quick fuel. Given how long it took last time, if you asked Earth to produce more coal, how would it respond? 1 sec, just give me 3 million years. 1 sec, just give me 30 million years. 1 sec, just give me 300 million years. Or 1 sec, just give me 3,000 million years. And how'd we do? The hard coal currently on our planet first began forming 300 million years ago. Which really isn't that bad when you think about how long it takes a guy like me to get a text back.
Hey, question.
The algorithm demands your input. Would you like a formal question or a question that keeps things casual? Contribute your percentage of the choice now. Here are the consequences of your choices. You have chosen.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
Here's one for you. A question that keeps things casual. I was just wondering, if you're not doing anything else, could you tell me which of these is not one of Ashton Casual Kutcher's movies? No strings attached, just friends, a lot like Love, or What Happens in Vegas. Okay, what'd you pick? Ryan Reynolds was the star of Just Friends. The studio thought about casting Ashton, but it just couldn't commit. And how'd our lovely audience do? Wow, you'd think a group of people who've chosen to spend their time watching other people play a video game would be smarter. That means the right answer's worth a little extra. We'll see if your luck holds out.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Oh, here's a good one. Please clap. You know those tweets where someone is calling something out and every other word is a clapping emoji? Well, if you can't tell me how many times I've clapped during this question, you don't deserve any cash. Wow, it's like a Chris Walken impersonation. Well, 18 times, 22 times, 27 times, or 30 times. Let's see who got it. Ah, it looks like you fell for my claptrap. Here's what a right answer looks like. I clapped 18 times. And now I will take my angry clap gloves off and put on my applause gloves to acknowledge what a great question that was. There is no hiding from when you're here, you're damned. Let's say Greek mythic figure Tantalus is enduring his eternal punishment at an Olive Garden. What's the big difference in his never-ending pasta bowl? It's made out of people, it's always just out of reach, it tastes like ashes, or he can never stop eating it. Okay, let's take a look. As punishment, Tantalus stood beneath a branch of fruit that moved away when he reached for it.
All right. Well, it looks like it's after 8 o'clock, and from what I'm hearing, are only 2 players here, Kat and Suze. You guys are pretty far ahead, having a bad lag right there. So it's cool with you guys. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stop the Jackbox, since that was just our warm up between the 3 of us. Because I want to make sure that this lag is fixed before we get started with our not Jackbox 30 Rock Trivia League, which is going to be starting pretty much right now. So sorry for cutting those Jackbox games short. But I want to make sure that more importantly, we don't have any issues with our 30 Rock League. So if you want to play with us for our final week of our 30 Rock Trivia League, then all about Season of 7, of course, tonight. All you have to do is go to the website crowd.live. Crowd.live is the site. You can see it right there at the bottom of your screen, and enter that room code WWBUB. WWBUB is the room code for tonight's 30 Rock Trivia. Since we are having a little issue with a lag, usually I can fix that just by stopping my stream and restarting it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So I'm going to cut out for, it should only take just about 5 to 10 seconds. So don't worry, sit tight, get into that room code. The room code's not going to change. The video on the computer side is just going to cut away for, like I said, just about 10 seconds. Hopefully when I come back, there won't be as much of a lag going on for you. So hang out tight, enter that room code again, WWBUB at crowd.live. I will be right back in just